Welcome back to Cairn Creek. I'm Jeremy here in Southern Ohio. We had a hell of an ice storm that just came through our area. I have not been out to the creek for several days. I'm told there's several trees down, ice damage. So we're gonna get out, address the situation. Power's still out, it's gonna be out for several days it sounds like. We're gonna try to get a generator backfed into the building to get certain outlets running to get some heat going in the mill shop. Tons of adventures lined up today. Winter Storm Landon, I believe they called it, hit us hard. Beautiful though, this ice still in the trees. We're looking at, we're 5 days after the storm arrived and the ice is still prevalent on the trees, the limbs, the power lines, the roads, the buildings. A beautiful thing, although destructive and wreaked quite a bit of havoc. It's still beautiful, lots of beautiful scenery out in the hills of Southern Ohio here today. And I'll be honest with you, one of the reasons I want to make this video is to document and remember this particular storm, this particular event, and no way better than to put it on YouTube, right? So we're pulling into our dead-end road here. First thing we need to do is check on 2.0. Hello, 2.0, you sexy bitch. Little tree action here, we're just gonna blow through it. Ow! All right, looks pretty good here. The white oak deck withheld the ice event. Guys, I honestly, that last video, I worked on this till after dark that night, made the video at night, and the next morning we jumped into the snow and ice event. So I'm excited to finally get out to Cairn Creek, to get out away from the snow stuff, the work stuff anyways. Pretty exciting. So, all right, we're going to crossroad now, check out the mother property. Nothing major, but I do see a couple trees down here. The good news is on this fine Sunday, although we don't have no power, we've rigged up our generator to backfeed the mill shop. Here's what I've done. You can see our little Honda generator over there running. We've got our cord, and I've got a double male pigtail I've got plugged into an outlet. That backfeeds into the mill shop, and then runs our TV and stuff. Now the key to this system in your breaker box is to obviously have your main off. We are fed from number 4 breaker, then it's back feeding. We had to do a little jumper cable here. So both legs are fed, and then I've got like the dryers off, hot water tank, tankless hot water tank is off. We've got several breakers off that are not in use, air compressor, camper hookups. So we just got the main ones to this panel that's enough to run our LED lights, our DeWalt battery system charging, TV, blower, on the Drolet. So we've got good heat. We've got NASCAR race night coming on out in LA, out the Coliseum. Now we're gonna go shovel the driveway. So just a little bit ago, my wife Kim had to leave. They've been sledding for a little bit. Let me throw this in there of them sledding. You gotta see this. I know. 3 grown-up girls having a ball out here. So after they were done sledding, they had to leave. I always say this, but the video, the camera doesn't do this little hill justice. This is just a little bit of an incline. We're probably raising about 8 feet from where we're standing, 80 feet up to the main drive. That's like a skating rink. It is very slick. So she's just got a minivan, and she couldn't make it up. So old dad had to, I got the skills. I should be on that LA NASCAR race on TV right now. We do have some other folks coming out, so I'm gonna try to take the teeth on our John Deere skid loader and scratch that up some. You can just see that sheen on that hill. Rondo will be in the pond if we don't do something. This thing is a big sled, and I say it all the time, whether it comes to mud, especially snow and ice. It doesn't help the fact that we've spent tons of time in this, on the pavement, plowing snow. That's hard on those rubber tracks. It really eats them up. But I'm hoping I can just scratch it up with those teeth enough to get some decent traction without putting her in the pond. Alright, word on the street is the power is back on. So we're going to take the jumpers we have off so we can turn back to the normal grid, the power grid. So right now we still have our main breaker off. We're running off the generator. Alright, so right now we're feeding this power through this particular breaker. This circuit here is getting power fed to it. So the way this power runs, it's got two legs. So we had to jump this one to that one, which feeds everything. And I told you earlier about what's turned off, what's turned on. Before we actually turn the main breaker on to get power from the system, the grid, we've got to take this little jumper wire out. Should be no big deal. So I should be able to take that out and then flip us back on. And we're trying to do this without killing the power for the race. TV still on. See, we just lost lights, but we still have power to the TV because we jumped that grid.
Let's go to Rondo's mailbag.
Rondo, Jack wants to know, what's your prediction for the Super Bowl? Who's the winner going to be?
Bengals.
That's what I'm talking about. You know who they're playing?
No. I don't.
Rondo, Joe from Alabama's got a little personal bit of a question. Have you ever manscaped?
I don't. No, I ain't going there. No.
In the three-hole, Gordon, he asked, Rondo, was you raised by a family of Bigfoots on the banks of Cairn Creek?
Into one.
I don't know that that's entirely true, Gordon, but good question. Scott Lemley from Tucson, Ohio, what's your favorite meal?
Hey, I like it all.
All right, another local question. Joe Easter, he asked, and how much money would it take to shave your beard off?
I'll say $500.
Although a few days later, let's do one more project before we wrap this video up. We are cutting the diagonals, the bracing, to keep that deck at 2.0 from racking. We're here back in the mill shop. We've got some white oak post, 4x6, true 4x6 post on the chop saw. We're going to show you what we're going to do with those, and we're going to go put them up. Stick with us. I made a template piece. This is a little piece of 1/2 inch cedar. I just made a template piece, and I had some joists to cut around, so I got notes on this template. And we're just putting on the miter saw, we're marking out our cuts, and we're burning through it. This white oak is giving the old miter saw a hard go. For what it matters, 19 inches down. Not looking forward to these deck boards. Gonna be a lot of drilling going on. They always said, use your head, Jeremy. I do have stainless steel thread heads. Let's give a couple of taparoos. Like that. Little GNR in the background. Really struggled to piece together a good solid video for you guys here lately. I don't know why. I've been all over the place. White oak deck is now officially ready for the deck boards. The ice storm of 2022 is finally out of here. You see me pounding and the ice, it stuck around for longer than I could believe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for working with us. Cairn Creek from Southern Ohio, over and out.